Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe on my YouTube channel para ma-update ka sa susunod natin gawing video. Now, let's go!
Hey everyone, here's something that you may or may not know because this is not well publicized at all, but it's something that has existed for a number of years. And the more and more as people are talking about this, the more, I guess, light is shed on this particular subject. And hopefully one day this coin will be attributed with having a both large and small date variety. But let's go ahead and talk about the 1974 Lincoln cent. Uh, First of all, this is a very plentiful coin. How plentiful are they? Well, 4.2 billion pieces were produced of just the Philadelphia minted coin. So they're not rare, obviously. High grade specimens above mint state 67 is, where you're going to find some value in these coins. Regular BU condition, coins or rolls, typically sell for 2 to 3 cents. And, they're, they're in just about every album out there, from a beginner's album to some of the more advanced. It's a coin that you're not going to have any issues whatsoever finding in both circulation or at the coin shops or online. So let's get that out of the way. 4.2 billion of these produced. So what exactly is the allure of the large small date conversation in this? Well, it's a variety that exists out there. And if you were to look at the comparison between a large and small date, it's extremely subtle. Here's actually a close-up of both a large and a small date. Close-up. Yeah, I thought I made that clear. But as you can see, I drew in some guidelines. Okay, and where you're going to notice the difference in the large date, the 7 in the date is actually taller in height than the 9. If you were to look at it under magnification, the 7 actually, the tail of the 7 dips just a hair under the same plane as what the 9 would be at the bottom tail. Also look at the 4 in this. The 4 also dips down a little bit more, so this is it's a little bit larger in size, but it's subtle enough that people refer to it as a large and small date coin. So what are we talking about as far as value? Well, you have to take into consideration this is not attributed yet as a large or small date variant on the coin. Now, will that happen? Possibly. We'll say yes. Okay. Now, rare is a term that's thrown around pretty loosely these days, and it's the word has lost its appeal in the sense of true rarity. As in being there's only one or two or less than half a dozen pieces in existence. This is not the case for the 1974 cent. So I did a little study, and a number of other coin roll hunters have also done a study for this coin. And for every 100 1974 Philadelphia Lincoln cents that do exist and found in rolls or pocket change or what have you, for every 2 small dates that you find one large date. The large date is just a smidge more tougher to find than the small date. All right, so it's a 2-to-1 ratio, which for 100 coins, you'll be looking at what, 60 or 70 of the small date compared to 30 or 40 of the large date, and that would kind of be the breakdown. So in terms of rarity speak, it's not rare at all right? But here's where the difference may lie, especially when it comes to high-grade examples out there. The large date will be comparatively tougher to find in grades above mint state 67. So as long as the powers that be, guys like Wexler and, the professionals of that nature that actually attribute the large and small, you know, varieties and other varieties too, not just that type, but um, when they give the blessing to finally include the large and small date 74 in various publications, and it is therefore recognized as a legitimate variety, you're going to have very similar values. Again, refer to the beginning of the video to gain an understanding of how much these are worth. You're not going to get rich off of them, but it's going to be a matter of when, not if, that these will be attributed someday. The difference is there, and it's not going to be quite to the lore of the 1960 Lincoln Cent small date in terms of value. But, when it comes to high grading samples, it is going to make a true difference because there are, again, more small dates graded above mint state 67 than a large date. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tidbit video on the 1974 Lincoln Cent, a rather pedestrian coin, nonetheless, that has its own little hidden secret, and I was able to share it with you today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the like button. That's the best way you can support my channel. Of course, I am open for business.